Today I'm going to talk about Peking Opera. Peking Opera is a comprehensive art of music, dance, art, and acrobatics. It is the most influential and representative drama in China. Chinese Peking Opera is called Oriental Opera, and it is the quintessence of China. A new type of Peking opera formed during the Daoguang and Xianfeng reigns was formed after it was formed in Beijing. The contents include Peking opera art, classification of Peking opera, facial makeup of Peking opera. First act, Peking opera art. Chinese Peking opera is China's quintessence of country. It has a history of 200 years. The four major Hui classes, Sanqing, Sixi, Chuntai, and Hechun, in the 55th year of Qianlong in the Qing dynasty, and the four classes and the Peking opera, Kunqu opera, Han opera, Yiyang, Luantan, and other opera types in the world have evolved into Peking opera after 5 to 60 years of integration, which is the largest opera type in China. Peking opera is a comprehensive performing art. It integrates chant, singing, nian, chanting, zuo, performing, da, martial arts, and wu, dance. Stories are narrated through programmatic performance methods, and characters are depicted to express such thoughts and feelings as happiness, anger, sorrow, and joy, fight, terror, and sadness. The features of the Peking opera. Through the long-term stage practice of countless artists in various aspects such as literature, performance, music, singing, guns and drums, makeup and facial makeup, the stage art of Peking opera constitutes a set of regular and standardized programs that restrict each other and complement each other. Because Peking opera entered the court at the beginning of its formation, its development and growth was different from that of local operas. It requires a wider range of life, more types of character to be molded, stricter requirements for the comprehensiveness and the integrity of its skills, and higher aesthetic requirements for its creation of stage images. Of course, at the same time, it also weakened its folk country flavor, and its simple and rugged style and characteristics were relatively weak. As a result, its performance art tends to be a combination of virtual and real performance techniques, surpassing the limitations of stage space and time to the greatest extent. In order to achieve the artistic realm of transmitting spirit with form and combining spirit with form, the performance requires exquisiteness, and the performance is required everywhere. The singing requires melodious and euphemistic, both voice and emotion. Martial arts do not win with fierceness and bravery, but 武戏文唱 is better. The features of the costume. Its traditional costumes also have strong Chinese characteristics. Peking opera costumes are also called outfits, which give people a luxurious and splendid feeling with exquisite embroidery, exaggerated patterns, and bright colors, which have high ornamental value. The features of the headwear include 点缀 headwear, 水钻 headwear, and 银袍 headwear. An accompaniment instrument for Beijing Opera includes percussion and orchestral instrument. Percussion instruments include boards, single-skin drums, gongs, and cymbals, which are called wuchang. Orchestral instruments include 京胡、京二胡、乐琴, and 三弦, which are called 文场. The second act, the classification of Peking Opera. The rules in Peking Opera include 升行, 旦行, 净行, and 丑行, which includes several categories such as 老生, 小生, 武生, 红生, and 娃娃生, except for the martial artist with red face and cross-faced face. The general face is with plain face. The term in the industry is called 俊扮. That is, the appearance is relatively clean and beautiful. 旦行 is one of the main professions of Peking Opera, mainly refers to female images according to age, status, personality, and performance characteristics. The actors have a more detailed division of labor, including 正旦, 花旦, 刀马旦, 武旦, 老旦, 菜旦, and so on. Jing行 is one of the main professions of Peking Opera performance, commonly known as 花脸, marked by the use of patterned facial makeup for facial makeup. The tongue is magnificent and broad. The singing style is strong and vigorous, and the movements are open and closed, and the setbacks are vivid. Chouhang, also called the Harlequin, is a procedural role business in Chinese drama and Peking opera, generally playing the more comical role of Gurgin. The classification of Peking opera scene mainly includes 西皮 and 二黄. Now let's look at what is 西皮 and what is 二黄. First look at 西皮. The classification of Peking Opera board. The board style of Peking Opera refers to the structure of singing banyan. Popularly speaking, it is singing rhythm. There are usually four types: one-eye board, three-eye board, no-eye board, and scattered board in various vocal tunes. The original board is the basis of change. In addition to the original board, there are also Andagil, Allegro, guide board, rocking board, 2/6 floor board, quick 3-eye, etc. The third action, facial makeup for Peking Opera. The origin of the facial makeup. Facial makeup refers to the colorful makeup on the faces of actors in traditional Chinese dramas. This type of facial makeup is mainly used for clean, painted face and ugly clown. Peking Opera facial makeup is known for its symbolism and exaggeration. It uses exaggerated and distorted graphics to show characters' characteristics. The facial makeups mainly include purple. Generally, it refers to just to be upright and mighty, not flattery and powerful. Sometimes or others, the scenario is that poor complexion or ugly. Red. The red generally refers to loyal and heroic, mostly positive rules. Other scenarios, it is ironic, meaning fake good people. Some special cases is that the elderly show that the young red light is still there. The black makeups generally refers to the straightforward and fortitude, brave and wise. Other scenarios represents the yin and the yang, used for ghost, darker complexion or ugly face. White generally refers to insidious and treacherous, self-contained. Other scenario is that He Sheng, the eunuch's Facebook. It means that the old man is old. The golden makeup refers generally that is the courageous, reckless. Other scenario is that green forest hero. The blue makeup refers to strong and insidious. The yellow makeup refers to brave and grumpy. The green makeup generally refers to the courageous, reckless. Other scenarios is that green forest hero. Now I'd like to introduce a famous Peking opera, To Enter the Palace a Second Time. Now let me introduce the famous Peking opera named To Enter the Palace a Second Time. The story took place in Ming Dynasty. Talk about the Ming officer Xu Yanzhao and Yang Bo with the express of the Queen Li. Because Xu Yanzhao and Yang Bo tried to admonish Li Liang to take the king's position for the first time, Queen Li was stubborn and reluctant to listen. So they signed at the king's tomb, went to the palace for the second time, and played the guidance wholeheartedly. When Queen Li was blocked in Zhaoyang Palace by her father, she gradually revealed the plot of her father. So her heart also came to realize that she knew that Xu and Yang were loyal and could support the 6-foot orphan. And their prestige is enough to frighten her father. She wanted to entrust the young master to Xu Yanzhao and ordered him to make all-out plans to consolidate the Ming dynasty. Xu Yanzhao tried his best to protect Yang Bo's wisdom and courage. After discussing it, the three swore to the heaven in the palace to protect the emperor together. They smashed Li Liang's rebel plan, and the Ming society gradually settled down. Both Xu and Yang were pushing forward despite repeated frustrations, and they were also successful in admonition. The queen's immediate repent and clear decision were also very important. So the opera mainly have three rules. Xu Yanzhao is the Jing Hang rule. Yang Bo is the Lao Sheng Hang rule. And Queen Lin is the Dan Hang. Now we can appreciate the part of this opera. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you.